From the world of Zwift racing and ZRL, here's a recap of my last race. This is round 3 of ZRL, race number 3. It's a scratch race. Now, the course today is called the Countryside Tour. Specifically, we're doing 3 laps in total. Starts pretty flat, then we hit a larger KOM. It's about a 5 to 6 minute climb on average for this group. And then for me personally, this is kind of at the upper limit of what I like to do for climbing. So doesn't completely break me, but it will be a challenge for me, especially doing 3 of these. So here's how the race broke down. Lap 1 and 2, relatively uneventful. Was able to stick with the pack on lap 1, was able to stick with the pack on lap 2, and then going into the KOM for the 3rd time is when it started to get a bit more challenging. As we start to approach the top of the KOM here, you can see that the group is starting to pull away from me. I make a couple efforts to try to catch up to everybody before they break away. And I can start to see about 6 riders slipping away in a front group. With the downhill coming up here, I know I need to get back to the group so I can get in everybody's draft. If I can't reconnect by the time that this downhill really starts to pick up speed, I'm going to get dropped by the group. So I start to surge, grab my power up, and in a desperate attempt here, I end up dropping my power up and not saving it for the finish. The good news was I was able to reconnect with the group and not get dropped. The bad news was I knew I was going to go into the final sprint being pretty much the only rider without a power up. So huge disadvantage coming up. And this is how it played out. My plan going into that last kilometer here was get to the back of the group, and as soon as everybody starts to pick it up, get on their draft and try to hold the draft all the way through, with the hope that I could kind of stay with the front group. As you can kind of see, as we approach the finish line, everybody starts flying in front of me. I didn't have the power without any help here from a power up to maintain my effort, and end up getting passed in the last 100 meters or so by a handful of guys. Having thought about other ways I could have maybe played this out, knowing that I didn't have a power up, kind of retrospective here, maybe I should have gone early. So gone at about 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers earlier than most riders would want to go. If they would have given me about a 5-second, 8-second lead, it might have been enough to hold everybody off. But that's not what I did. We tried to do the bunch sprint, didn't pan out. But we'll see what happens for the next race.